Named.
Yeah, V's sick today.
I know. I talked to her.
Oh, you did?
Get in with her, yeah. Okay, live with Restream. Okay.
Oh, you did?
Get in with her, yeah. Yeah, she got sinus problems. Okay, now let's see if I can get the chat thread yet. I wonder if they won't allow, people in the chat thread until a certain time, or not. Oops, wait a minute. Oh, good. There it is.
Yeah, we still have 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Okay, let me see. I have to zoom in. I mean out a little bit because it's
Okay.
Okay, good.
ERIK says hi, Mom.
Hi, sweetheart.
He
Okay.
likes the autism he thinks it's gonna be very popular.
Yeah, I hope so. I've got it on sale now because there's so many people suffering, but it took a long time to do. All right, now you must start, shall we? Is it okay?
Yeah, we can, absolutely.
Okay. Record you. Where are you? Okay, I have to go to more. Okay. Hello, Courtney. How are you doing? And I love you, my sweet boy, ERIK.
He says hi, Mom. He's ready to go today.
Ready to rock and roll.
I'm great. It's it's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Yeah. I know it's been good.
God. All right, a couple of announcements.
Okay.
I wanted to let you guys know that Michelle Gray connected with me because the other day, actually yesterday, I did the autism relief service on Marcus, her son, and she is freaking out. He is just nonstop chattering away and talking and offering hugs and just communicating. It is crazy. And this is a massive intent script. So, more is to come with him, I'm sure. So I'm so happy for Marcus.
That's amazing.
And ERIK thinks it's going to be a big deal too. So
yeah, ERIK has, he was talking about it before we got on, but I think it's going to help a lot of people.
I hope so. But being neuroatypical is not necessarily wrong. Okay. A lot of people think that's okay, but there are some that want to be more communicative and empathetic and stuff. And that's up to the person. So we'll see what happens with him as time goes. And Michelle is going to watch this progress and then do a video testimonial. I also want to let you guys know that as a gift to you, because I love you, and I'm going to try to mention this every time we do any kind of YouTube, including the YouTube lives, that I have purchased, a thing per month where y'all can have closed captions that are translated to any, pretty much any language you want. And if you don't see a language there, then you can request it in the comments. But basically what you do, because there's instructions to this, right? It's different with a laptop computer versus a smartphone. With the laptop computer, you will see the small gear button, on the bottom right of the screen. And when the menu pops up, you click on subtitles/CC. And then another menu will pop up with different languages. So, but if you were watching from a smartphone, I've noticed that you probably have to click on the top right where it says CC. If it's not white, click on it so it's white, and then go to the right and click on the gear icon. And then you will see captions. You click on that.
You can pick any language.
Yeah. And if there's more you guys want, the thing is, I think it's really going to help because say you're French and you understand English, but you have family members or friends that don't understand English. I'm not picking on the French, but then you could share this with them and spread this wonderful knowledge that ERIK gives us. So anyway, I will, but if you want another language that's not there, I think we have German, Spanish, French, Norwegian, and Italian right now, but we can add so much more.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is awesome. So we're going to get started. First, I want to announce the winner. For the contest is Marie Andrea Hernandez Gal. We are eternal beings. Thank you for first.
She is really good. Like she's always ready to go. Maria.
I know.
Yeah. I noticed that. It's awesome.
Yes, that's really awesome. Now I will start taking questions, but I have a couple of people that I'm a little concerned about that I would like to ask ERIK about.
Okay.
That are clients of mine. Drew, last initial G from Austin. He has these eye ticks, and I just, I don't want to just do anything. I want to know what those are and how can I help?
The only thing I'm hearing right now is it has something to do with the nervous system.
Okay.
Is there a nervous system protocol?
Well, I mean, you could do a central nervous or a peripheral nervous system overhaul, but what's the cause of it? Is it spiritual or is it what is it?
It is part of a contract.
Okay.
Did you already try something and it's not getting better?
Well, I'm not specifically addressing this now.
Okay. I heard nervous system. It feels like you would want to focus on the nervous system healing.
Okay.
Peripheral or
central? They can do this?
What?
Can one of the healers help us?
No, he's pointing to he points his finger to your services.
Okay. So like a nervous system overhaul?
Yes.
Microbiome optimization? That one.
No, nervous system.
Okay. What is it, past life related?
Actually, it is.
Would doing a past life reading with you or one of the others help at all?
Possibly, actually. Yeah, now that I'm kind of getting more into it, I feel like either maybe Veronica would be helpful because she does a lot of past life stuff.
So maybe he should try that first, because it's probably cheaper. I don't know. All right, then I've got this girl, Nina, who's in Switzerland.
Okay.
And, she just is having so many problems. I just did the main service on her, but just real recently, so I hadn't taken effect. But she feels empty, not feeling like
depressed.
She belongs.
Yeah, there's a lot of depression here.
Lack of good contacts, lack of purpose, lack of relationship, don't know where she belongs. And she's just, really scared if once her children are adults and even maybe will life their own life. Anyway, if they take their own life, she'll feel lost without them. Even her apartment, she said, I don't know, it just is really bad. Sometimes I think it's okay. Then again, I think it's not good. I'm confused and really don't know.
Did you get rid of, and I don't mean to be rude at all
when
I say this, but did you do, you got rid of all the entities?
Yeah, well, that's what we're doing, yeah.
Because that feels like the biggest issue right now. Here.
Okay.
Situation. There's a lot actually.
So maybe we should wait.
Interference.
Give some time for that to do its thing.
Well, it's two things. I see that there's quite a few of negative attachments here. And so that needs to be released. You need to get rid of all those, which I know you know how to do. And then the second thing I'm hearing is that there's like some type of it's like a feedback loop. It's like the feeling of these things are kind of assisting in creating lots of negative thoughts. And then we've got to be really careful after we get rid of them to kind of not get into that same pattern because she's kind of vulnerable to negative interference.
Okay.
So that would be the thing to focus on first. Okay.
All right. So let's see what
there's more than one. I'm getting 3.
Okay. Yeah. Or we're getting rid of them all. Probably already have. I've been working on it.
There's something hanging on.
Okay. We're still working on ourselves.
Okay.
All right. And one last one. I'm so sorry, people, but I love you guys so much. And Monique S. She's from Avalon, California. She has these internal vibrations in her lower abdominal area that she can't pinpoint exactly, the origin of the vibration, and the feeling extends into her legs. So she's just trying to figure out what scalar service, if any, would help her. Wait, hang on. She can't pinpoint. Okay, right before it started, I was eating very badly and had high stress levels with minimum sleep. It's been 2 weeks now, and I started taking turmeric, and the feeling is less, but very much still there. Also changed her eating and trying not to stress about things. Originally, I thought it was neurological, and now she's like, is it hormonal because I'm 50? Maybe I'm perimenopausal. Maybe it's the liver. So what is it? What can we do?
Her name Monique. Her name's
Monique S. from
Okay,
Avalon, California. And then promise I'll get to you guys. I usually don't do this.
That's all right. We'll get to a bunch of people. It's only 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
But Maria contacted me about your winning.
It does.
I mean, Marie.
It does feel related to. Okay, it's only been a couple of weeks since stress and dietary changes. This ERIK is like not laughing, but he's like, this isn't going to happen overnight. There's got to be a lot of big changes, a big dietary overhaul is what I keep hearing. Like there's got to be a lot.
Ginger Bailey, she does a lot of nutrition stuff like that.
She would be great for her, a good match. Yes, I'm getting like a really matching energy with Ginger. That'd be very, very helpful because it feels like there's got to be kind of a big overhaul here. And, in a couple of weeks, I don't think she's where she needs to be in order to kind of she's got to really kind of work on cleansing and detoxing the body first. Okay. Yeah.
So get in touch with Ginger Bailey, Bayley. I can't remember her site, but if you look at any of the videos, YouTubes we've done together, you'll see it in the description box. Yeah. I don't think she needs any more scalar services, frankly.
No, it doesn't feel like that. It feels really more like getting your diet. And I do think your hormones are off, but it feels like the whole system is out of balance.
Okay. All right. So just start with Ginger and go from there.
Yes.
It helped a lot of people. All right. Now for you guys, and thank you for letting me do this, guys. I feel selfish doing it, but, okay. Starlit wants them, but that person does not give a name. So we can't do that. All right.
Okay. Hold on. With ERIK, they're saying more about him. They're saying it's a neurological.
About Monique?
No, the first person. The one
Drew.
With Drew. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Sorry.
ERIK was talking. He's saying more about Drew. It's a neurological disorder which is affecting the nervous system.
Okay. Would a doctor be able to diagnose something?
He's been to doctors. It feels like they're not getting to the bottom of it.
Oh, idiots. I'm kidding. Well, it can be tough.
So it feels like, is there something that can do some healing work on both like neurological and nervous system?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Whole nervous system overhaul.
Yeah. He wanted to clarify on that because I don't think I got all the information he was trying to tell me. Sorry.
Okay. I sure would like to know, pinpoint exactly what it is. But I'll do some research, whatever. Okay. All right. Claudia, any message from Brett H?
Okay. This feeling I get from Brett is this kind of like goofy, funny, like doesn't take anything too seriously kind of guy. And he's like, I see him like right in her face, sort of like how ERIK acts actually.
Oh God.
Like right in her face, like being really annoying. I don't know if it's a brother or a friend or who this is, but it feels like he's still playing with you, playing tricks on you. He says he's doing just fine. Everything's A-okay.
Oh, that's so good. So comforting. All right, so we'll move on. Beth O'Leary from Virginia wants to know the name of her home planet. Ooh, cool.
ERIK says Earth, and he laughs. He's laughing. He was trying to joke around with her. She has been incarnated in the Pleiades before.
I bet, knowing that,
It's very strong energy for her. And so, but she has spent a lot of time on Earth, actually. So he was saying Earth because there's a feeling that she doesn't feel like she quite belongs here, or necessarily, I mean, we all sometimes feel like this, wants to be here right now.
Yeah.
And it is a good idea to remember that you came here as a volunteer, he's saying.
Yeah. Okay, you should have just asked for the cliff notes, man. I'm kidding. No, Earth is a very valuable place for learning. Now I have to skip all the ones that are asking for general messages. We need
probably a good idea.
Life, career, things like that. You could ask, I guess, what's your main life purpose. So if you made a mistake, go back and just write it again. Okay, sorry. Bob B from Valrico, Florida. I've had to pronounce it before and I can't remember. You mentioned past life, great wealth, and physical ailments. Could you expand on this? Any possible connection to King Richard III?
Wait, so he's asking if he's had riches or physical ailments? Sorry, I don't understand.
No, apparently he was told that we mentioned that.
Oh, somebody else.
Life with great wealth, but also physical ailments. And his name is Bob B from Valrico, Florida.
The physical ailment that I see for him is something with his leg, where he has a difficulty walking. I can see like a.
You talking about the past life?
Yes, this is a past life.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and he's wanting to know if he has connections to Richard III.
Right. King Richard.
Yes, he worked. Well, it's interesting that. Okay, ERIK is also reminding us, if you feel very strongly toward any historical figure and not knowing why, there's often like some type of connection. Like if you're asking the question, there's usually like a yes on some level. It looks like you were part of his court, like one of his advisors.
Cool. That's fascinating. All right. I'm looking up something before I get this other one. Continuous habitable building having multiple floors. Okay. Oh, God, what an idiot. I know the definition. I'm so dumb. All right. Chelsea P from Manville, New Jersey. What is my dad done? No, probably Don P. It says done, but it's Don and then P. Period.
Don is the dad. Okay.
I think so. Doing in heaven. Is he in a skyscraper by the beach? And does he have any pets?
He has a brown dog. It kind of looks like a golden retriever, but I can't tell. It might be a little smaller.
Okay.
Skyscraper by the beach. Yeah, he's laughing.
By the beach. Oh, maybe it's beach. It says by the beach, but it's probably beach.
I think she means beach, because I see the image of so it's like he's showing us this image because this is what she, like, how do I explain it? Wants to believe, or I also hear when she asks the question, I hear golfing. That's the first thing I heard.
Okay.
Golfing, busy golfing, and like very feeling good about it, happy about it. So that's what he's up to.
Okay.
And watching out for her.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right. Our winner, Maria Andrea Hernandez Gall. I love saying her name.
It's a good name.
Guatemala. She wants to know her mom, Rosa. I know very well. Wants to know what lessons are involved in the cancer contract that her mom, Rosa, has suffered for these 12 years. I mean, why did her soul decide to experience this disease in this lifetime? I just recently did some free scalar work on her to help when she does transition, to make sure it's peaceful and comfortable, both physically and emotionally.
Yeah.
And if you got body out there needs that, I don't charge for that. So just to let you know.
The interesting thing about this is she's learning to love herself, and she's also learning acceptance Like there's a deep acceptance that she's learning through this experience.
Yeah.
That's very profound. It's opened her up spiritually. I mean, and I know that can be very irritating when we say we have these horrible things and they open us up spiritually, but
No.
you know, that actually has really changed her and profoundly in profound ways.
The mom?
Yeah, the mom.
Yeah. Well, Marie's a little worried about the grief she's going to undergo. And she wants to know if
They're
there's
very close. They're like soulmates.
Yes.
I mean, they are just so connected.
Yeah.
She will feel a lot of grief.
Yeah.
She
But
will.
she wanted to know, can I do any scalar work on her for that? And I said, I think it's better to just lean into the grief to get to the other side. Am I right or wrong on that?
I sense that you're right. My sense of it is like, it will be there, but there will be a way that she can talk to her mom, continue to talk to her mom and feel super connected. And it's part of what we go through on this earth.
Yeah.
It's hard. I mean,
very difficult.
Yeah.
But I just feel I don't want to stop her from feeling. And I told her she could talk to me anytime. So will her mom, since I did that service, will she have a peaceful transition?
I see her surrounded by angels, actually.
Oh, God.
Like there's oh, did you? Okay, because that's what the first image I see is this group of angels, and they're giving me chills. It's very powerful. And they're surrounding her and kind of preparing her. And yeah, it's actually very beautiful, this passing. And it's from that perspective, like I can see these angels. There's 5 of them.
Wow.
Yeah. And she feels very peaceful. She's met on the other side when she transitions. She's going to be met on the other side by her mother and her father, but I see her mother standing there first.
Yeah.
And there is a younger, like, I don't know if she has lost a child or someone close to her that was a child when they transitioned, because there's a younger, what looks like boy standing there as well.
Wow.
So it'd be very peaceful. Erik's saying, and know it's hard, but he doesn't want her to be afraid. He will be there to meet her as well. And to tell Maria that know that, that she's going to be really supported through this process. Like, even though it's hard and it's painful for everybody, that she's going to feel so loved.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, she has my love. And all right. So Angel from New York, any messages from my higher self concerning love? It could be Angel. I'm just gonna say.
The first thing I hear is love yourself this year. Learn to love yourself this year. It's like this person, Angel, I think, is looking outside, and you absolutely can find a relationship. If there's a feeling of like, no matter what I do, I just get the short end of the stick. That's what I see, short end of the stick. It's like, really lean into like healing that. Self-love. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. The people that struggle with finding love and the bringing in love service that we have, it doesn't really work if you don't love yourself. It doesn't work as well. I'll say that. I mean, you have to understand how lovable you are, how you're whole and part of God. So what's not to love? You're absolutely divine.
And it's a struggle. I mean, I wake up in the morning some days and I'm like, ugh, there's a lot, we are human. We do human things. It's not easy.
Like,
but you're absolutely right.
Jesus.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah. All right. Lise, Leese. Actually, it's Lisa, Lisa, but her handle's 2 E's. D from Nova Scotia. And I keep telling her I want to go there. She's in the emergency department of a home in the ED of a homeless shelter. And my job has been very hectic and stressful lately. Will things start to feel better? Or is there any is there anything I can do to help improve things? I'm the ED, of a homeless shelter. Oh, executive director of a homeless
got it.
shelter.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were in the emergency department. I'm sorry.
And that's, that's such a hard job already.
Oh,
like,
a light worker.
I hear that she's an angel, actually.
Earth angel.
Yes. Does she know this about herself?
I don't know.
I don't know if she does, but she finds herself continually in these yes, it's going to get a little easier, but not till March. So I'm sorry, March or April. So it feels like we have a little while to go of it feeling I hear the word toxic. So I don't know it's not because it's a homeless shelter. It's like some other people in the environment who are working there are creating like this very strange vibration. It doesn't feel good. It will get better, but not till March or April. In the meantime, all you can do is kind of be focused on managing your own energy in this situation and step back, take breaks, take a walk around the block if you have to, that kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my thing did the usual squirrely thing it does. So now I'm on a completely different page. Okay. No. Monique from Maryland, will I be able to see spirits again?
My sense is that the answer is yes. Something happened where she got scared or spooked a little bit. Like, ugh, and then kind of like
closed her down.
Closed her down. So just be open to this gift returning. I think you can, yes, is the answer. I mean,
and remember, we're eternal beings, like the winning phrase is, what's the worst that can happen to you, really? So don't be afraid. Live life in love, not fear. All right, Elena Rivera from Fresno, California. Can I have a message from ERIK about finances? She wants to know if her finances will change soon.
He says no, not unless you start to change what you believe to be true.
About
like her ability to make enough money, really. Yeah. So, and he's not trying to be harsh, but he's like, you got to look at, like, he's showing me a magnifying glass, excuse me. I got that wrong. And he wants her to really put a magnifying glass to what she believes. And he shows me actually a piece of paper with a lighter. And he's like, the beliefs that she currently has, he's like lighting them on fire.
Yeah.
So that's what, I mean, it's kind of that level.
All right.
Not bad though.
Lisa Marie from Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Do you see her leaving soon? And Marie is spelled Maree. Cool.
I hear not quite yet. It feels like something happens or shifts in the fall of this year to where the opening would be, you'd be able to start to think about leaving. I think you're like, I keep hearing like getting your ducks in a row. So you're like getting ready and preparing, and it's okay to be preparing, but you're not leaving just yet. Okay. September.
All right. Kimberly Ropelt wants to know if there are any blocks that would stop her scalar work. Now, I've been paying Michelle Gray to do energy readings on people. If they're, and it's not that many, but if their scalar work is not, and she always sees the scalar work in the auric field, but it's blocked because of something going on consciously or subconsciously in the person. So in Kimberly Ropelt's case, what's going
on? The first words I hear are belief systems. And that can be a big block, can it?
Yeah, because, my intent script is very strong. Thought creates reality. But if they have thoughts creating thoughts too, thought creates reality on their part, then it's a battle. It's like,
I feel like this
too good
war
to
is
be
waging,
true, or I'm not worthy of this and stuff.
It was the first one. This too good to be true.
Yeah.
It may be running more subconsciously, because even as I see this, I have this feeling of like, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Yeah, it's tough. Because it is hard to believe. I'm looking at Marcus. great. I mean, all of a sudden his autism is just like going away, and Rob, his stage 4 prostate cancer went away just by scalar energy. But it does work. You have to believe it. And the best thing to do is to start watching the video testimonials. Sometimes that inspires.
That kind of strengthens the belief. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Okay, I can't take general messages. Oh, here's one that's not general. Lilith Delmar from Katia Pinto, Florida. Oh, no. No. Her name is Katia Pinto.
Okay.
Handle is different. From Portugal. Any guidance about
Katia.
her online project?
Online project.
Kids are texting me up a storm.
That's okay. So she wants, sorry, I didn't understand. Katia wants
online project. She wants some guidance about it.
Oh, okay. Let me ask Eric what he's saying. Okay, I see a staircase, and it's a feeling right now of it's not taking off, or it's not moving fast enough, and this is taking too long. One step at a time. What's the next logical step? What's the next logical step? You see the bigger picture, you see the vision, but it's like, I think you're getting, what's the word? Caught in the weeds a little bit, And so what's one thing that you can do logically in the direction of your vision? Because the vision's there. So just like step by step.
Will it ultimately be successful?
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like it's going to take a little bit to get off the ground. And it's okay if it takes time. I think there's a feeling of like, we all get like this. I get like this too, but we want this overnight. We're ready, but really this is, be methodical and take your time.
Is there anything she needs to do that she is not doing?
There is some consistent action that needs to happen. Like, it feels like there's like a push-pull, like a stepping away, and then I'm committed, and then I'm stepping away and I'm committed. So it's like consistent action. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Stacy from Spring from California. Her handle says Spring. But my sons had to take their father off of life support in 2022. So sorry. And
so sorry.
The oldest son, Josh, having a hard time. Can we get a message from the father, Joe Dudley, for Josh, for anybody?
Well, the first thing I hear is he's my boy. I see a baseball and a baseball bat.
Yeah.
And images of playing baseball together. He's giving me chills, so I'm on the right track. He wants him to know that he could hear him. He just loves his son so much. He's a good father.
Yeah.
He could hear him, and they were talking to him, they were speaking to him, and they have questions now if dad could hear us, and they don't think he could. Know that the messages, the goodbyes, he heard them.
Good.
And he took them in, and it really did help him transition.
Oh, is he
didn't suffer.
Good. Is he grateful that he was taken off life support? Or
absolutely. He said he's got a good sense of humor. He said he would have been a vegetable. And
we don't want that.
No.
All right.
He says it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Just to confirm that as well.
Good. Essie Moore says her son lost his best friend, Christian. Can you tell me if he's okay in heaven? My son is Joey from New Jersey, so his best friend is Christian.
I see a skateboard, and like, I don't know if he's into like punk rock or something like that. I kind of have this like, he's like this, he's kind of got a tough, like, personality, Is he okay? Yeah, he's better. He felt like Earth was not an easy place for him. It was really hard. So he is doing better. I don't know if he was addicted to something, but my sense is that he might have been. And that yeah, I really do think so. And he's in a good place now.
Oh, good. All right. Erin, ERRIN from Minneapolis. Why can't I get over my ex-husband?
Because he's courted you in your second chakra. And you got to get somebody to remove. Oh my God. Yeah, this guy is stealing your energy essentially.
Oh
And
my God.
there's one actually in the back of the head too. It's a smaller
how
one.
can you get rid of that?
This. Okay. Yeah, I can help you with that. It won't take me very long. Just send me an email and we'll get rid of them because you don't even need to pay for a session. We can just get rid
never
of them.
heard of that. That is so cool.
Oh, I don't do it myself. I have a team do it, but it's sometimes when people are courted, it's like they cannot move on because what will happen is these people will court you and keep you they kind of want to keep you in that thought loop,
right?
Or stealing your energy. That's why. That's the
Are
first
they
thing I
aware?
saw.
Is he aware of this?
I don't think he's consciously aware of it.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, but it's still a big problem. So got to get rid of that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Brett C., San Diego, California. Even though I am in the environmental field for school and work, I was wondering what other fields of work would resonate with me. I feel energy healing is also something.
Yeah, I was going to say like environmental with energy healing, like somehow.
I thought the same thing.
Right? Like, yes. Yeah, we both got that. And I have full body chills right this second. Wow. It's like he is here to help heal the environment with energy work. So tap into your gifts with energy work because it's strong. Like he's been a healer before, right, Elisa? Like, absolutely.
I must be, yeah.
And
so
then
how does he do that? I mean, does he look up, environmental energy healing for dummies, or what? Where do you start?
Good question. I don't even know. It just came to me. Let me see. It's like he'll know. This may sound strange. You may not understand it yet, but it's like you'll know what to do. It's like you want to get trained in some type of modality, energy healing that you're attracted to, like just what is drawing your attention. But there's a way in which you can be doing that for the earth. And I hear for the grid system. So there's something very I feels like he's a grid worker, and I don't know if he knows that about himself yet. But I feel like there's a way in which he can get in contact with other light workers who are actually work with the planetary grid system, the crystalline grid. I don't know where all this is coming from. And
like the ley lines and stuff?
Yeah. Like how it's shifting somehow. And be doing healing on the planetary system right now. That's his purpose. That's why he came in.
Big one. Jeez.
I know. No pressure. No, just kidding.
I love my Mother Earth. All right, Keith, Arguelles. I have surgery coming up soon. What will the outcome be? I
hear it's going to be very positive, but I'm going to say it is a little bit of a recovery. He already knows this. He already knows this, but be prepared for recovery. Erik's saying, let yourself rest. He's not a big, let him, I mean, he's laughing right now because he's talking about you, Elisa. He's like, it takes one to know one.
My God, yes, I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Elizabeth from Rochester, New York. Any advice for my brother, Richard R., with his current situation? He's really struggling in Alhambra, California.
It'd be better if I could know what the situation of struggle was, but let me see. What's the brother's name?
Richard R. And her name is Elizabeth from Rochester, and he's in Alhambra, California. Okay. I don't know what the brother is struggling with. They haven't showed me that, but what I'm sensing, I keep hearing, is there some way in which, sorry to say, but the brother is standing in his own way. So he needs to get out of his own way, which I know we all do. Yeah. But in what ways is he blocking his own success? Yeah. Or is the words I'm hearing are even better. How are you sabotaging yourself?
over and over. It's like he wants his life to go better and be more successful, yet he keeps getting in his own way and sabotaging himself.
Yeah.
It's like he's afraid of his own success.
Yeah. So Elizabeth, we're having the Zoom cocktail hour this coming Monday. I'm going to remind all you meetings too. So maybe when you could tell us what the specific struggles are, and we can give you more information. All right. I can't give, a general advice. We just can't do that. All right. Mary Beth Lofney from Chicago. Dad is Jim. Any messages from Jim? I suppose he must be on the other side. Dad, Jim.
The first thing I see when we talk about Jim is somebody, a male, so it feels like Jim, he's standing at the barbecue. And he's like the guy that is very warm. He feels like life of a party. People love him. People just love him. He's still doing all that on the other side. He's still very friendly.
What a charmer.
Yeah, he's a charmer. And you would like me too, he says. I'm like, yeah, I like you. His message is that he's the same. Things are the same for him. He's taking care of everybody from the other side. Oh. He's sometimes a little too in your business, he says, and she knows what he's talking about. He's laughing, but she's doing pretty good. He's proud of her.
That's awesome. All right, Olivia Paget from North Carolina. Anything that I'm doing that's prohibiting a romantic relationship from coming my way, or is it more a matter of divine?
I heard divine timing.
Oh, wow.
You are doing, it's like all the pieces are there, like all the pieces of the puzzle. And I can just see like them being put in place one by one. And it's just kind of like, okay, they're all there. I'm going to trust that this person is going to show up in the right time, because I keep hearing he's on his way.
Oh, good. All right. Patty Zolinska from Chicago, Illinois. Even though ERIK is in spirit, this is still considered one of our lifetimes together. This is what ERIK said. Can ERIK confirm any other lives? I'm not sure what that.
I don't understand the question. I'm sorry.
Have they had lives?
Maybe
have that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They have had lives together. He's showing me 2. I don't see much more than that. I think we need a little more information.
Okay.
All
right. Grace N. May I know what my future is life? I feel like I'm stuck in life right now. Is life, rather, not life. Is that too general?
Kind of, but I'll try. Grace N. She feels stuck.
Yeah.
This is for a lot of people watching. There's a lot of this. I felt this because I was, what I do, I can't explain it totally, but this is for Grace and others. I tune into the energy of the group before I get on, with ERIK, because I kind of want to know like what's going on.
Yeah.
And I do this every time I do something with a group. Sure. And he was showing me that there's a lot of feeling of frustration. I'm stuck. My life is just not moving forward. Like nothing is shifting. I'm so annoyed. That kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Now, for everybody, because it's not just, she asked the question so he could teach about this.
Oh.
For every single person feeling this way, you can still lean into your soul, lean into actual peace that you can find in your own heart. You can learn to kind of go within and get really quiet and find a sense of calm and peace about your circumstances, even if they feel like, I don't know, why won't this shift for me? And doing that it's like it begins to allow more possibilities to show up for your life.
Interesting. Yes.
Yeah, because right now it's like a feeling for Grace and others of just beating your head against the wall. It's what he shows me. And he wants her to just like, it's hard. I feel lost, but I'm going to lean into my own heart.
Yeah. And be at peace with where you are.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody's asking if the person and the ex will get back together, but I have neither of their names, so we'll go on.
He says not a good idea. He
Okay.
knows who it is.
Oh, he knew. No, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Paige from Georgia would like to know if
Mhm.
ERIK can tell me about my incident with an owl that happened 9/15/22. It was definitely a sign, just not sure what it was about. Ooh, cool.
Ooh,
Owl. That's my
this is
owl.
a
Alma mater, Rice
very
University.
important spirit sign for you, or maybe like a spirit animal. And this is about your own psychic gifts and your ability to perceive, like see through the dark. You know how owls can see through the dark?
Yeah.
You can see clairvoyantly, you can have visions, you can see through the dark. So it's reminding you of your own psychic gifts.
Yeah.
Like there's a real power in this animal for you. So yes, it was for you.
What does she do now that she knows this is her like totem or spirit animal?
Practice.
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 With the owl in mind or what?
Or it's almost like if you, because for her it's like clairvoyance and vision and being able to see. So I want her to just, this is me speaking, I want her to just like look around the room, close your eyes, try to visualize it.
Oh. Sometimes
doing these little things help kind of turn on or flip on our clairvoyance quickly. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Evaristo Infante from Mexico. Is there any message from his father, Fidel Infante? Evaristo Infante. Father Fidel, same last name. Who is in spirit?
Gentle spirit. I see glasses.
Okay.
He says he could not have asked for a better son, and he could not be more proud. Now, this is interesting because he says he did not say this enough. And that he regrets. Yes. He loves him, but he didn't say that enough either.
Oh. Stephanie Clark from Ontario. Oh, goodness. Her good friend, Debbie McKinnon, passed away January 17th this year from pancreatic cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Her name's Debbie?
Debbie McKinnon.
Okay.
And the person asking is Stephanie from Ontario.
Debbie has a very warm, bubbly presence. She feels so like you want to just sit with her and talk with her for hours. She's just so kind. Very loving. She is thanking Stephanie because it looks like Stephanie either helped a lot or was an emotional support for her in the last few months of her life.
Yeah.
And it really was her time to go. She was in a lot of pain.
Oh.
And she was suffering. She's also showing me red, like a red coat, or it's something to do with red. I don't know if red's Stephanie's color or her color or something they share.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay. All right. All right. Michelle from Stafford, Virginia wants a message from her animal companion. That's what I call them. Also named, what is it? Houdinia, who passed away. Houdinia.
Okay.
And this one is Michelle from Stafford, Virginia.
I see a cat. I don't know if I've got this right. I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
That doesn't make any difference. Maybe that was a cat before and a dog now.
Yeah. She did everything she could, is what I hear.
Okay.
There's a feeling of like, I could have done more. I didn't do enough. She did everything she could.
Okay. Any other?
And I also see a cat. So I don't know if it's their cat or this is the cat. Yeah.
Will Houdinia come back to her? Or does she want to?
It looks to me like the animal's going to be a like watch from the other side.
Okay. All right. Terry Ward from Virginia, was kicking her son out a good idea? Because she's been really struggling with that. Is the cost a lot? Her blood pressure is now 160/100.
Eric says, unfortunately, you know the answer to this. Yes, is the answer. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's
Well,
really painful,
yeah,
but it's
sometimes our kids have to have their own struggles, and we have to sit in the bleachers and watch the train.
it's awful. I mean, this is awful. I feel for
Oh,
her.
no.
I really do, but it just feels like he's creating a lot of stress in her life.
Will
And
he be okay? I mean, this is his lesson. Will he learn the lesson he's here to learn?
well, it's up in the air right now.
Okay.
It's not a clear yes. So I don't have a no, but I also don't get a clear, like, resounding yes.
Okay, well, what can she do to get better?
Let him learn his lesson, actually, because I think there's some aspect that and of course, you're a mom, I'm a mom, you're a mom, I get it. But you're afraid to do this because you're afraid of what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like kind of keeping him stalled,
Yeah, right. It's really easy for us to rob our children of the lessons they are incarnated to, to go through. So, all right. Amanda Patterson. Hi, Eric. Would I benefit from the gut microbe, the microbiome?
He says, please. Yes. The answer is yes. Yeah.
It really helps when you're stuck on your weight. I mean, if you see the list of all sorts of diseases and conditions, it's like you can look up anything. And it's like gut dysbiosis and I would type in, like, what did I type in recently that kind of shocked me? I think it was seasonal affective disorder, because how would that be?
Well, I think also, like,
there's so much research on how gut dysbiosis is the cause of seasonal affective disorder. That's crazy.
Well, most people, the food and the water all of it's kind of toxic now.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are struggling with this. So I'm so glad you're offering
antibiotics and all that. You guys on the last Zoom said that you think everyone should have.
I mean, I was about to just say that again. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Ann Harris needs a miracle of healing. Where does she start? Is that enough information?
I just feel a really deep love for this person that's coming toward her, like the energy of love.
Yeah.
As she's struggling, I don't hear a clear message other than you are loved. And it's just knowing that.
Love heals all. And everybody, you guys, I can't say it enough. You are so worthy of love. How can you not be if you're whole and part of God? Everyone. It's so important to heal yourself through your own self-love. I actually, when I do the scalar healing, the divine team, I've got their divine infinite love, so powerful. I pull that in, or ask them to, I don't pull it in, they do it. And then my own sacred maternal love, the deep maternal love, for example, that I have for Eric, I put that in the field. But I also ask the person and explain why they need to love themselves, to put the self-love into their energy too. And all those three loves, I ask it to be integrated into their energy so that it can transmute their energies, so that we together can co-create the new realities of whatever we're trying to instruct via the scalar waves. Okay. Carol D from Los Angeles. Well, my son Daniel D from Los Angeles end his relationship with his long-term girlfriend Natasha S by the end of 2023, also from Los Angeles.
There's something that's stringing him along here, or keeps him hooked on a string, is what I'm hearing. It doesn't feel like no, I don't think it will be over.
Well, is it a cord situation that needs to be cut?
No, it's not a cord. It's like how do I explain this? It's like a pattern of behavior. Now, what I'm seeing is a metaphor, because I get symbols, a lot of symbols.
Yeah.
And I get literal, like the actual cord. But this is a metaphor. He's allowing himself in some way, shape, or form to be strung along here.
Why?
And so
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
he feels like he's not sure if he can get somebody better. He feels like there's love, but it's like toxic and not healthy.
Better than nothing. Maybe I won't
Yeah,
end up.
kind of like that. Kind of
Okay.
like that. Yeah. So he has a lot of, this is a free will situation, obviously, and he is kind of choosing to stay in it at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Denise G from Northridge, California, hoping to connect with the recently passed sister, Joanne S. So Denise G from Northridge.
The reason I'm smiling is Joanne's, sorry, her laugh is like very specific. It's like a laugh that you do not hear. I can't even do it. But it's the kind of laugh that makes other people laugh because it's like so funny,
Yeah,
in a good way.
infectious, probably.
Yeah, that's the right word. That's what I hear. And it's just a feeling of like, I know this sounds weird given what she just went through, but like, it's a feeling of it's a party right now. It's like I can hear streamers and balloons and I don't know if she just had a party or there was a party at her house, but it's a feeling that she was there with her sister at this party. So anyway.
Oh, that's nice.
I love her laugh.
Oh, Aminda L. I would like a message from Dad George. Today is his 3-year death date. Aminda A.
He says, doing really good. He's doing really good. He wants everybody to know. It feels very like there's a sudden ending here. Like he was not expecting to go, but he's very much at peace and happy on the other side. Okay. He's still making, so he liked to cook a very specific dish, and I can't tell what it is, but he's still making this dish for the family on the other side. And I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. I can't see. I can't tell what it is. All right.
Awesome. Oh, now I'm hungry. Okay, Jackie Messenger from Pennsylvania. Does ERIK have a message for me regarding new job, better finances?
Yes. You will get a new job this year, he says.
Oh.
It's time. You're going to start looking around now. He wants her to think of it's going to happen. That's very clear to me when I see it. Like I'm going along this timeline. I'm like, yep, we're getting a new job. He wants her to really start kind of planning, getting ready to move into this new job, getting excited about it. And don't think of yourself as stuck because you're not. It's happening. Awesome. And the new job will bring more money. So I think you'll feel pleased. Yeah.
The first half or second half of the year?
Of course, he says she's a good manifester.
Oh,
she's good. So I'm kind of feeling the first half, actually.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Teresa Keefe wants to know from Ontario, Canada, what is her life purpose? Teresa Keefe, Ontario.
She is really come into this timeline to like she's really waking up spiritually and to know herself in this lifetime like fully as a soul. She's also really good at working with other people, like in just very warm, compassionate. So this isn't her, like what she might do with this energy is to really help work in groups or even like a nonprofit or something like that with other people.
Okay. All right. Let's do a couple more. Michaela P from New Jersey plans to move to Canada. Are they on the right track?
Yeah, I hear the words. This is my sign and symbol. It's train has left the station, meaning everything is moving, and yes, it will happen. So
okay. Now, Licia, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Lecia from the Bahamas. Her friend Camille passed away 2 weeks ago. Just want to know if is she okay? Her funeral is this weekend. Camille.
She will be standing in the back. Yes, she's okay. She's still like, she is crossed over, but she's still kind of transitioning.
Yeah.
It feels very much like she hasn't kind of settled totally yet.
Yeah.
She'll be standing in the back of the funeral, and she likes the flowers are really beautiful.
Oh.
It looks like Licia is her name, I think.
Yeah.
That she is going to give some type of speech.
Eulogy? Yeah.
Yeah, that's sorry, I couldn't think of the right word. Eulogy, and it's really beautiful. It's very touching.
Oh. All right. Karen Eckford wants to know, is her liver okay? I'd like to know about my liver too. Been drinking wine ever since ERIK died, so it's fault if I get cirrhosis.
He's making a joke about you. Karen, looking at her liver. Okay. You know, it does look a little compromised. Yes, I think I don't want, okay, as I'm saying this, I'm not diagnosing, I'm not.
No.
Okay.
No. Does she need to go to the doctor?
I get yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will milk thistle help along with the visit to the doctor?
Yeah, it feels like there's a way in which she can kind of detox her liver and cleanse her liver naturally.
Oh, good.
But really doing something to do that would be a good idea for her.
What about Ginger Bailey with her?
Ginger Bailey I get yes. I think Ginger Bailey is very good at medical.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think she's excellent.
Awesome. All right, I think that's really all we have time for, peeps. And thank you guys. Please be sure that when this comes out on YouTube, you'll be able to translate it to whatever captions language you want. And check out Courtney at CourtneyDillon.com. ERIK, thank you so much, my sweetheart.
Says you're welcome, Mom. I love you.
I love you too. Remember, no more general messages and as much of a name and town as possible. And so we don't have to skip you. All right. Be sure you share this with others and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next one.
Thank you. It's been fun. Have a great